got a skull here. The skull. It's burning my soul. The eyes. I think I shit my pants. Alright, hey everybody, I'm Joey Little Jr.
And I'm Cheeks.
And we are the good guys. Thanks for joining us back. We are now in our first episode of season 2. So, yeah, this is going to be a great season.
Yeah, we just came off of season 1, ended in the summer, and we're back for some more fun.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? You actually saw me last season. I didn't have any hair or anything. I grew it in this.
You look great.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
That's
you
your color.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, and those glasses, you know.
Yeah, kind of retro,
like
aren't they?
Yeah, it's like the Miami Vice or something going on there.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, anyways, our debate for today is going to be UFOs and aliens.
UFOs and aliens.
UFOs and aliens.
Oh God!
As you can see, we have a couple of alien.
What do you have here for the setup?
Yeah, we got like an alien skull there. You know, this alien skull actually was held by someone from the X-Files.
Really?
Gillian Anderson was holding this actually in some pictures of hers, and
that's cool.
that is, I love that. That is absolutely amazing. She actually handed me that, and I actually kept it after she handed it to me.
That's a moment in time you remember.
Absolutely. I love that thing, and I'll never forget that day. And then this here, well, I actually kind of hid and ran into Area 51 and stole a little alien dude.
Now, you know what? I don't know. I saw it moving. That thing moving?
Yeah, he does move.
Oh my. We got it going on with this alien UFO thing going on here. So what
this
are you
is our
talking
debate.
about?
You know, a lot of people, they think the world is flat and all this thing. You know, if the world is flat, then we can't have aliens. Right? Is that true?
I guess we wouldn't have aliens, because if the world's flat, we don't have an outside world.
That's right. Then we wouldn't have nothing.
No.
We wouldn't have nothing.
Where would they come from?
And that's exactly, this is my point here. If you believe in aliens, you can't believe the world is flat.
Now there's the question.
There's another question, right?
Is this something that we're going to talk about? We're diverting our minds?
Well, this is my debate here, right? My debate is, do you believe in aliens and UFOs?
Well, we've been seeing these for years and years, and they've been grooming us to believe, and maybe this is becoming more and more true, and we're getting used to this talk about aliens.
We are getting used to it.
Some people don't believe it because they don't physically have seen it themselves, but so many people have said it and they don't say anything because people won't believe them.
I haven't seen a little green man run by me.
No, I've never seen anything.
I believe it. I absolutely do believe it. I mean, there's a movie called Contact out there, right?
Right.
And there's a line in Contact that I think that is the most amazing line in it, and it's very true. And what they say in it, and they go, you know, if we're the only people in the universe, then it's an awful waste of space. Is that not true?
I guess that's a good way to put
it. The universe is so huge, so it's like in infinity.
We don't know how big it is,
huge,
right?
Well, the scientists, they assume they do know, and it does grow. The universe is growing, and it does expand. Eventually, it's going to contract, and we will implode, whatever. They say the exploding theory, blah, blah, blah. But that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking now about aliens, and have we been visited by aliens, and have we been visited by UFOs here on this planet? I say absolutely 100% yes. And now they are basically, the government is actually trying to get us used to all this slowly, and then introducing everything to us slowly, and then eventually
we're going to get used to it, and then finally, when you get more and more used to it, if it does happen and we find out it's true, we won't be freaking out as much as we would be freaking out.
Well, okay, I just recently watched Ancient Aliens. Do you watch that?
I've seen those type of shows on
Ancient
TV.
Aliens, there's a guy on there, Giorgio.
Yeah, I
right?
remember him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's fantastic. This guy, he's,
one with the
he's
crazy
a scientist.
hair?
Yeah, he's a great guy. I think I've never met him per se, but I mean, everything he says is so
Definitely interesting.
amazing. Yeah, like he always finds stuff to back up everything he says, no matter what, right? And it's
Right.
cool. So that being said, I just watched episode 5162. That's the number of the episode, and it originally aired on September 15th, 2017.
Okay,
and
that's recent.
yes, and the episode is called Majestic 12. Now, if you don't
Majestic
believe
12.
in Majestic 12,
Never heard of that
then
term.
You've never heard of Majestic 12?
No.
Really?
Never heard of that term.
Wow. The Majestic 12 is a group of people that Harry Truman had put together after the 1947 Roswell crash.
So President Truman.
President Truman put this group together, and basically
So after the Roswell crash.
after the Roswell crash,
Which nobody knew about.
1947. Well, initially they said that it was a UFO that crashed, right? And then a couple hours later, they reiterated their statement and said, no, it was a weather
Then
balloon.
history was born. It was all covered
And
up.
then they started covering it up. And they didn't want anybody knowing about these aliens, and they had people coming forward now who are passing away or on their deathbeds, and they're like saying, I can't deal with
Confessions
this.
now.
Yeah, absolutely.
They don't want to.
People
they
are
want
all
people
starting
to know. They have
confess
nothing
now.
to lose. The
They
same
have
thing.
nothing to lose, exactly.
Wow.
And the people who have been saying things over the years, they have been gone missing, right? And who have said, yeah, I've seen this, or I've done this at Area 51 or whatever, and you don't see them anymore. Like, where the heck is Bob Lazar? That guy, Bob Lazar,
Wow.
he is apparently a rocket scientist who did reverse engineering on the actual spacecraft that actually did land in Roswell, right? And he was at Hangar 18 at Area 51, and he was reverse engineering everything, and he was telling the
Wow.
world everything about what he was doing at Area 51 and how he worked at all these
Back in the day.
Yeah, and nobody knows where he is now. He's just gone
I guess
up
there
and
was
missing.
too much to let out.
And now there's so much coming out now. In this episode of Majestic 12, like you should actually watch this thing. It's absolutely amazing. They tell you so much in amazing detail of how Truman, President Truman, actually made an agreement, a treaty with extraterrestrials, saying that we're gonna make a treaty with
Okay.
each other. You can live on planet Earth, blah blah blah. I don't know. I wasn't there. I mean, but they made some kind of agreement stating that they can live together here, but they can do so much, but only on military bases. And they were only releasing so much stuff. Now, just recently, somebody had received actual photographs from back in the day. Somebody took photographs of the book of Majestic 12. And they mailed it to a producer, a film producer, and then they also mailed it to another UFO enthusiast.
And this is getting leaked now.
Yeah, and now they're actually showing these real photos of the book from Majestic 12 and MJ12. MJ12, like you have MJ1 to MJ12. Majestic 12.
And this is known now?
Yeah, it's been known forever. But Majestic 12 was a group of 12 people, okay? And they were basically the top national security of all the United States. So they were higher than the CIA, higher than the NSA, higher than any government in all the United States. Higher.
And they're still operating?
They still operate. That's what they say, right? We don't know. I'm not there.
But they're talking about it now.
And they're talking about it now, right? I mean,
So secrets revealed now.
They created the Men in Black too. Men in Black were trying to keep everything a secret too, right? The Men in Black. Like nobody knows their names. They all have the same name, John Smith. You don't know who they are. They don't have no fingerprints. They look very strange. Some people say that they are clones of all one person. don't know what the real story is with the MIB. But the Majestic 12, General Nathan Twinney he's actually MJ1. And it's really really
he
neat.
passed away or something?
Well, all these guys are coming forward now. After Harry Truman, right? After he was done, and President Eisenhower became president.
Right.
He had to take over all those secrets.
Yeah, he passed his president to president.
And so now his granddaughter just came forward
Wow.
with a whole bunch of stuff, saying this is true. My grandfather was.
But she's not crazy or anything.
She's yeah, right. So I mean, I completely believe in UFOs. I don't know about you. I believe in UFOs 100%. I mean, you can't say that there's no UFOs. And in this Majestic 12 handbook, they have pictures of 4 UFOs. One triangular shaped one cigar shaped one, which was apparently 1,000 feet long. Another one was like a saucer shape, and another one was like a bell shape. So
I think we may be. I don't know if I would like to think there could be something out there, but I don't know if I would be ready if it came to fruition. You know what I mean?
Really?
It's like, I know we've been watching all these movies and all this over the years, and it's like, yeah, we've always said there's gotta be something out there.
Absolutely.
There's gotta be. We kind of grown out of nothing. There's gotta be people maybe ahead of us, and we probably would like to think that there is something out that we yearn for that, but I don't know if we'd be prepared. I don't know if we'd be prepared to see that yet.
you don't think
I don't know.
you don't think the public would be
I don't know.
ready for this?
I think that's kind of freaky. It
See?
would change up our whole way of life.
And that's exactly what people have been saying. They have been saying that as soon as they introduce this to us, our entire world, everything is going to change overnight into
How do you
Star
go to
Trek.
work the next day
No,
and they
everything's
release
going to change.
something?
Everything's going to change into
Yeah.
Star Trek. Like
a
into,
boom
like
in
Star
technology?
Wars stuff. Yeah. Well, basically,
The new space race?
okay.
and-
This is what they're saying.
Crazy.
They're saying that the U.S. and China and Russia and all these countries together, they have gone to the moon. They have bases on the moon. They have bases on Mars. They have spaceships
Allegedly.
up there. Well, you're saying allegedly. I'm saying they do.
We don't. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's a guy in England who hacked the NASA server and saw all these things, saw all these names from the Majestic 12, and then all those names from the Majestic 12, the original people. Then he saw SS Eisenhower, SS Truman, the USS Nathan Twinney, all this stuff. But you know what? There's no aircraft carriers or no battleships or anything of that here on.
these are names of
So these
ships.
are names of ships which are out there,
Away from us somewhere.
up there.
So
up
that means
there.
they have crazy technology that we never knew about.
Absolutely, they do. Where do you think all our
Where are
technology
they holding
comes from?
them?
Well, we have
Behind the moon?
planets on the moon. We have bases on the moon.
So we can't see what they say, the dark side of the moon. Is that why?
Yeah, dark side of the moon.
We
don't
don't
see.
go there. We've never been there because they don't want
they've
us to
been
go there.
They're there.
That's a big cover-up with
India-
all the people that worked in the industry.
India just said that they're going to go and put a man on the moon.
I know, but how do they get hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people to do this and they all keep quiet?
Hundreds and thousands of thousands.
Yeah, it's just a movie. Remember we watched a movie the other night and all the credits of
Yeah.
people just to do a movie.
yeah.
Special effects
Yeah.
and everything. How does that many people not say anything?
Well, okay.
That's
so
crazy.
That he says that's crazy, and it is crazy, absolutely. But you look at the Manhattan Project. The Manhattan Project was when the United States made the first nuclear bomb or whatever it was, right? Like
It was in the U.S. somewhere, wasn't it?
Yeah, right? Okay, so that being said, they had over 134,000 people
That
working
many?
on that project. Yeah,
134,000
people. And not one
Wow.
person came out and said one word about that project. So if they can keep that a secret, they can keep anything a secret. You imagine how they threaten everybody. You say one word, your family,
So-
this and that, you're dead, you're blah, blah, blah.
Remember
right?
we were talking before we did a show on flat Earth. Now, if for everybody who believes in flat Earth, that means there's could there be nothing? That means there's nothing really out there. if flat Earth was true, let's say it was true, there would be nothing outside of the flat Earth, really.
That's right.
So
If flat
that
Earth
could
was-
have been a diversion. So
That's
to
a
start bringing conspiracies in
great
to
thought.
get you away from thinking of space for now, and you've already kind of hushed it and slowed it down a bit.
That is a fantastic
Now,
idea.
that's crazy.
That's great. You know what? All you flat earthers out there, that's exactly what I guarantee. That's a great thought, because I guarantee you that's exactly what they've been trying to do. They've been trying to divert you guys, thinking, oh, tell everybody flat Earth, the Earth is flat. Let's get them thinking of this so that they get away from aliens and stuff like that.
It was intriguing, yes.
Yeah, it is intriguing, but it's not true. Like, I mean, you think it's true. I don't think it's true. I know it's not true.
I didn't say I thought it was true. I said I'm keeping an open mind.
Well,
Because all these
that being
conspiracies,
said, I'm not going to keep an open
all
mind
these
on that.
conspiracies sometimes have a hint of truth somewhere. They're great stories, and it blows your mind. That's all I can say. It blows your mind.
How can you say
I'm not
that?
just going to say
There's-
no to something because you're not used to it. That's
No,
why.
no,
It's
Earth
a
is not
feeling of your
flat.
body. Your defensive system says, that's crazy.
Earth is not flat.
Okay, we talked about this already. Move on. But anyways, okay, so Majestic 12.
Yeah.
There's something maybe coming down the
There's
pipes one
Majestic
day.
12.
Who
You know,
knows?
you have Area 51. And in the Area 51, you have Hangar 18, where they put most of the UFOs that they get and stuff, right? And that they work on. But now, you know, and then you have the different alien species. They say there's over 60 alien species living here on Earth that are in cahoots with the United States government and with like other.
Is this like I remember when the news they were talking about celebrities they saw reptilians. Remember some of the
Oh,
celebrities?
see, I don't know about that.
Like they said, they're aliens that are living among
But
us.
they do say that there are reptilians type of aliens and stuff like that.
Clones and stuff like this. All this stuff you hear.
You know what? We're gonna get more into that in a few minutes. We're gonna just take a quick break, and we'll be right back after these
right.
commercial breaks. And we're back. Thanks for tuning back in. That was
Okay.
a message
that
from
was a
our
lot of
sponsor.
like crazy stuff you're talking about already.
Yeah, so you know, so people are saying that you know there's different bases, different kind of bases all over the world underground, and these aliens are working underground. Now there's a place in Denver that the
Bunkers?
the airport.
Oh yeah.
The airport in Colorado, was it
Denver?
Colorado?
They talk about Denver
Yeah,
airport?
and underneath there's tunnels and stuff. They're talking about how they can go from one place to another with these tunnels, and these tunnels lead from one Air Force base and military base to another underground where people can't see. So if something happens, all they have to do is take these things underground, and you won't even know where the hell they are, because they're driving from one place to
Wow.
another, all underground. And we're talking not these tunnels that are small. These tunnels are huge. These boring tunnels that are like the size of like a 3-car highway lanes, right? Like it's massive, these machines, right? And they're boring underneath of us right now as we talk, guaranteed.
And some people watching have either probably heard of this, or they think that this is crazy talk.
Well, they can think it's crazy talk or whatever. You can look at it. You can research it up.
Everything's on
guarantee you,
YouTube, right?
Everything's on YouTube. Check out the Walmart stuff. How Walmarts are closing down and why
That's
they're
a
closing
topic
down.
to another day.
That's something else, and that can also coincide with the aliens too, and people getting ready for something that's going to happen here. Now, there's quite a few things that people are saying that there's a base. I gotta remember, but there's a mountain. Not Cheyenne Mountain, but there's another mountain, and they have these levels, and the grays apparently are running this one aliens, and they call them the Greys, and they're like about 9 feet tall. One guy had actually, he said he escaped and everything, and he was telling a story. He said as he took pictures, they captured him and they actually shot. He took a picture of his hand, and his hand was burnt, circular. Like, in the way he described it, he was burnt with like some kind of laser, shooting like a laser thing, and it just burnt his hand like and cauterized it and everything, not bleeding or anything. Then it
There's no hand left?
Half of his hand, yeah.
From taking a picture.
But yeah, and they caught him. He was running out of this place, and he was in a different level where he wasn't supposed to be. They were doing experiments on humans, and apparently they were allowed to take so many humans every year and do experiments on us underground and do whatever they want with us and do these genome things. And the U.S. is actually implanting special genes into certain human beings that are in the States, and then checking out their lineage down the road and how they've evolved, how their brains have become smarter from the alien DNA that they've injected. Now we have 23 chromosomes in a human being, right? They're injecting a 24th chromosome, trying to make a human being a little bit more advanced, more smarter, more stronger, with a new ability of some sort. And it's really
That's
interesting
crazy
stuff.
deep stuff.
It gets really deep, dude. Seriously, this stuff gets.
And it's all out there. People are reading this on the internet more and more.
You can read this
Why
on
are
the
they
internet.
putting so much of this out there?
And the thing is that this was back in 1954, Majestic 12. Okay, so Majestic 12, the handbook was printed in 1954. So you think about this, all this stuff back in 1954 coming out. Now, if it was back in 1954, we're in 2017.
Yeah.
Like, just imagine the progress and the technology that they have already, and that they haven't given us, that they haven't told us
It's
about.
a long time to be working on things
we've got
quietly.
microwave, we got flat TVs. Remember those huge TVs we used to have, the retro series TVs, right, and stuff like that. Like, come on, like seriously, how do we go from that to paper thin TVs? I don't know if I've seen it on Facebook where it's literally like a magnet. You can just put it up against the wall. It's a piece of paper and it's a TV. How do you get that? How do you get that technology?
I don't know. They just say that we progressively
That's ridiculous.
faster as the years go by. We're exponentially going even quicker now.
It's reverse technology.
So
Reverse technology.
no, just because we just know more now, and so we can get to the next level quicker. That's all.
Well, we're not that smart.
So before it was like took this year to make it like a basic electronic.
No.
But now from here to here, it's like really quick.
I don't believe that.
It's just the technology keeps progressing.
Yeah, but that technology is
But
not
doesn't
from
mean
us.
it's from the aliens.
And sure it is.
Well, allegedly.
It is. It's reverse technology. Everything that we have to this day is from them.
That's like they say when they said some alien ship crashed and like the Germans or something had advanced this technology ahead of back in World War II because they took all this from a captured ship that they claimed and then be able to take all this technology and work with it, and that's how they got ahead of us.
I'm glad you even mentioned that, because you know what they say, that Hitler killed himself, right, in a bunker. Now, some people don't believe that. Some people believe that Hitler actually got in the bell-shaped UFO and time traveled.
Okay.
No, see, and now you're laughing.
Yeah, but why?
But-
I've evolved it. Yeah, I know.
Right? But and it's true, they had this weird thing hanging, and not hanging, it was floating, and it was like a bell shape, and it was floating, and they say that, some people say that Hitler got into it.
Well,
and
they
then it
said
just,
they've seen this back in before they captured him.
Oh, before they captured who?
Hitler.
Oh,
Before they killed him.
No, Hitler apparently
when they
killed
approached
himself.
at the end.
But
Is that what you're saying?
Hitler already
So who
had
talked
his
about some
scientists-
alien ship that he left with? Did anyone
his
see
scientists,
something?
His scientists.
They said this.
Yeah.
Oh.
They said that to
These are the
American
scientists
government.
that all went to USA.
Exactly, right? So it's a crazy thing, right?
Yeah, they all left and they took all the great scientists to the USA after the war.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
And that's
all
when they had the
smartest
Manhattan
people,
Project,
yeah.
and they talked about all this technology and rocket ships and all this.
Well, what do you think? Einstein? What do you think he is? He's German.
He was, yeah.
Yeah. All the smartest people were German. Believe it or
there
not.
was many of them, yeah.
Yeah, well, they were. Come on, they were rocket scientists. Most of those guys.
In Europe at the time,
crazy.
Yeah.
But they were still very, very smart. You know.
He was actually in USA, Einstein, wasn't he?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. So okay, well, I mean, we can really go on about aliens and UFOs. I mean, like they okay, how many different types of UFOs have they even seen to this date? Like there's the triangle ones that people say they've seen.
Well, you were just talking about the one
right?
in Mexico with the army, or
yeah, and that was
talking about the
public
last
knowledge.
show.
That was public knowledge,
Yeah.
Exactly, right? So I mean, that gives
but they didn't talk about it in the USA. They talked about it in Mexico.
in Mexico, right? So it's happening.
But you know
all
why?
around the
Why
world.
doesn't it have in the news? I never even heard about it in
Yeah,
the news.
and
They
it's
never
happening.
showed nothing.
But it's happening all around the world. Now you remember in the '80s how we had all those crop circles.
Yeah, like
Right?
they said, who's making these?
Yeah, we can like the crop circles. The crop circles.
Even
Were
people
amazing.
don't believe them now.
No, and you know what? And they're not around
They
anymore.
believe that aliens did these.
Yeah, but then what happened was after they started, then people started
Copycat.
Yeah, people started.
So
Like,
you're saying the original
faking
ones
them.
were probably aliens?
The original ones, I believe, were aliens. After that, I believe people were faking them, absolutely, and they were showing people how
They're
people
pretty
were
damn
faking
good,
them.
though.
Yeah, and you know, and apparently they have footage of one actually just appearing, which was really strange. And back then, they could not have edited film the way that.
Is this on YouTube?
I don't know if it is or not, but there's. I saw this on a show that they actually caught this on
It appeared.
VHS. Yeah, it
And
just
disappeared.
appeared. There's these orbs that were flying in a cornfield, and then all of a sudden it just went down, and there's like you couldn't edit the film like with the technology we have today. Back then, it didn't
Okay,
exist.
Okay, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Why is it everyone goes on video, watch on YouTube, to try and see evidence of UFOs, and there's always someone on their cell phone or camera,
absolutely.
and it's shaky, and you can never see it, and you can't tell what it is. It could be anything: a flying disc in the sky, a drone, a little whatever it is.
Could
and
be it's a plane.
You can't see it, and
It's a plane.
No wonder we don't believe this.
I know.
There's no real evidence. No one's ever seen it. And you know what the thing is? Even if it was real, people still wouldn't believe it. That's the crazy thing.
And it is crazy because
If it was a real UFO and it was up close, people would say it's CGI'd.
okay, well, this is what they're saying right now. They're saying that the U.S. and other countries have all their technology that even if you did see something, it's 50-50 chance that it's one of theirs
Magic
or
ships
one
or
of
something?
ours.
Secret
no,
ships.
We don't know. It could be one of
Well,
ours.
they said it's
or it could be one of
secret
theirs.
ships or something that we have.
So it could be one of ours that we've made that we're testing out and stuff like that, or it could be one of theirs. And they say that it's 50-50 chance that
But of
now it could be one of
all
theirs.
the video footage that you see online and stuff,
There's a few that-
I haven't seen anything
Yeah,
that looks.
there is a few
could be.
that are
even the
true.
light stuff. You know, they have all the spotted neon lights in the sky and they're moving and everything. We don't know what that
Are you
is.
telling me the Arizona lights is not true?
No, I'm not talking about the Arizona one.
Okay, see, that was caught on TV.
Well, I saw there was a
on
movie that
news
it was.
and everything. Yeah, but that I
yeah.
know, and that you cannot say that's fake because that was caught live on national news and everything. So you can't
but
say that
they
that's
still
fake.
don't know what that is.
And no one, you can't. So I love aliens so much. I believe in it. You know, I mean, it really does make me wonder, like, what do aliens look like? You know, do they look like the Predator? Do they look like do
The
they
crazy
look
thing
like
there.
this? Yeah. Do they look like
the
a
Greys.
gray? Do they look like Paul from the movie Paul? You know,
E.T..
like E.T.
You have
Do they-
E.T..
Yeah, like do they look like us? You know, apparently
or
some
they
of them
just
do
clones
look
of
like
us.
you know, or not clones of us.
So
we're
they just
clones
look
of
like
them.
humans, maybe now.
You know, we're clones of them. You know, so
I know. If they're that high
there's a
tech.
huge debate. Like, look at this.
Your pet maybe could be an alien.
The alien files, UFOs under investigations, right? So here I have like all these DVDs, and it tells you about all kinds of stories of from the beginning, from Roswell, and
Wow, that's cool
everything,
stuff.
anything and everything about the aliens. So you know, you
Lots
can
of
check that
material out there.
Oh, there's tons of material. So if you're a skeptic, or you're very skeptic about this, or skepticism.
I can't wait to hear the comments later about this.
I would love to hear the comments, because if someone says that there is no aliens out there, I don't know what you believe then, because we cannot be the only ones in the world.
Definitely interesting topic as usual.
Yeah.
And it does bring debate and great conversations.
Yeah.
So we're just talking about this because it's already out there, and we're just talking about it, debating it, having some fun with it.
Do you hear that? It's time for Joey's Retro Corner.
Oh, I hear it too.
Yeah. All right, it's time for Joey's Retro Corner. We're going to be right back after these messages. Hey, all you out there, it's time for Joey's Retro Corner. So let's see what we have for you today. Oh, yeah. My little Mogwai here, my guy. And we're back. So,
What do you have for us today?
Joey's Retro
First
Corner.
time?
Woo!
New format, Joey's Retro Corner.
Right on, baby. So, I don't know about you.
Oh, I'm excited. I want to see this.
Oh my
I love
God.
this stuff. This is
when
all retro.
I had hair
Show
like
and
this,
tell.
I had hair like this. You know,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I even had a mullet like that. Captain Caveman, Hanna-Barbera.
Oh, man.
Captain Caveman!
Yeah. Back
Do you
from
not
the
remember
days.
that?
Yeah, the cartoon.
Check that out.
When
Let
he'd
the
go
viewers
crazy.
see. Let the viewers see that.
Now look at that.
That is
man.
awesome.
See how cool that is? And a lot of people have seen the cartoons. Captain Caveman, when he goes crazy,
Yeah.
and he flies.
Yeah, he flies.
He shakes the bat.
He has just so much strange. Captain Caveman!
And he had his group of people with them.
Yeah, it was the Hanna-Barbera gang, right?
Yeah.
It was the whole
Yeah,
Hanna-Barbera gang.
classic. That is cool.
That is pretty neat.
That's a throwback.
Here's another throwback.
Oh, look, that's huge.
Woo! We got the Pez dispenser.
Wow. Gold.
The Pez dispenser, which is
Look at
3CPO, and he actually...
R2D2, where are you?
I don't know, where is R2D2?
We're doomed.
We're doomed!
Oh.
I never knew I had it in me. Do take good care of yourself.
Isn't he awesome?
It sounds crazy.
Now that
I've never seen that before.
is an amazing, and he's actually numbered, so he's a limited edition, special edition, and
Look, you have
so,
the tag on it.
Yeah,
Huge
I left
Pez,
the tag on
lights.
it. Yep. Yep, the lights go on, and basically you put all the Pez
And the regular
inside.
Pez in there?
Yeah, you put the Pez inside here, and you just
Wow.
Yeah,
That's a throwback.
so it's the Pez dispensers. That's awesome.
That's cool.
So yeah, alrighty. I don't know about you, but to me, Mickey was one of my favorites when I was little. And this
Probably
right here
everybody. Look
is
at that.
actually one of the
Wow.
original Mickeys.
That is-
when
he's got that old Mickey
So
look.
yeah, he's
He
an
doesn't look
old
as happy
Mickey.
as the new
He's-
hat Mickey.
He's a retro Mick. Right, Mick?
Oh, look, we're losing
Retro Mick.
some of Mick.
Mickey Mick
Flying
Mickey
around a
Mouse.
piece of fuzz.
Yeah, so you know what? He's probably he's
You
almost
know, so many
35 years
people
old.
collect these things,
Yeah,
eh?
and he's 35 years old. 35 years old. Woo!
Look at that, people. Do you have one of these around? Will you find these at Walt Disney World? Any old retro ones? Or
Yeah, that one was at Walt Disney World. Yep.
Woo!
My father got me that at Walt Disney. Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, that.
What else you got down
What
there?
else did we have here?
We always have some crazy stuff on the throwback.
We did have one thing. I remember.
Oh.
I remember. We remember all
Did we
this.
show this
back-
in a previous show? I don't think so.
No, we never showed
We
this
were
in the
talking
previous
about
show.
this.
Oh, right. And I'm going to let you take that. Show that to
Well,
the viewers.
We
'Cause,
all
that was
remember
yours.
this. This is actually a Canadian name, isn't it? O-P-G?
Oh, Peachy.
O-P-G. And there's hockey cards, baseball cards, all kinds of
And
cards.
they come with bubble gum. Remember that? People with bubble gum
Look at that.
inside them.
You remember that? You get these are stickers actually, but there's the baseball cards and actual
Oh,
cards.
this is the stickers one?
These are stickers.
Why don't you open one up for the
we'll
viewers?
open one up. And this is from 1988.
Oh my goodness.
Joey's gonna eat some gum. This comes with that crazy wax hard gum that you used to eat. And that was the bonus in there.
Oh my god, it's still there. Look
It's
at
probably still good. It's still a bit.
this. Oh, this
gummy.
one.
Oh,
Here, you try that.
I don't know if it's safe.
I don't know.
Here's the gum for this.
I don't know. I'm afraid. I don't know
It's
if
a stick of gum.
I'm afraid to
It's
try
just-
this, man.
It's just stuck to it. Now, you're never gonna see this anywhere else but on this show. And I don't think we would die if we ate this.
I don't know. I don't think you would die.
I'll try it if you'll try it and see if it still tastes like regular bubble gum from the day.
Bum gum.
It's
Cheeks
only
is bum
sugar.
gum.
It's only
Okay.
sugar.
Let's try it.
Try it. Oh, it's not crunchy. Oh, that doesn't taste good at all. It tastes like plastic.
Oh my god.
Oh, I got a bit in my teeth still, and it's chewing. Oh my god! It does taste like that bubble gum from the day at the end. Wow. So while Joey's trying to not to keel over,
All right, we're gonna show you guys.
there you have it. The old collectibles, the cards, and we did have some gum, which is cool.
All right, that was kind of freaky. All right, the last thing that I have for you guys today in Joey's Retro Corner. When I was young, you know, I had these old wrestlers, baby.
Russian,
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
his name? Volkov or something?
Nikolai Volkov.
Nikolai Volkov.
And
oh,
then
the
who was
classic.
his partner? Iron Sheik, baby.
Iron Sheik.
These two were the
Look,
tag
he's
team
got different
partners. Yep.
shoes.
And then I had the mini versions of them too, right? Where they bend and you can actually bend them and stuff.
Oh, we got
The
a
mini
lot
versions?
of WWF
Yeah.
people
And then you had,
out there,
you know,
WWE now.
Roddy Piper, who
He
unfortunately passed
was
away.
cool.
He was awesome. He was the
What a
best
talker.
bad guy. You know, he passed away not too long ago.
Hey, isn't that Jimmy Hart?
Yep. The mouth of the South.
Mouth of the South?
Then you got Bruce the Barber Beefcake, and you got Big John Studd.
Oh, he was cool.
And who remembers this
big-
guy? Who remembers this guy here?
John Studd.
This one here is Jesse the Body Ventura.
Ventura.
the senator or the governor, governor of Minnesota.
And conspiracy
And he's-
extraordinaire.
Yes. Also the conspiracy theorist and an actor. You know, you can see him also in The Predator.
These are sticky.
He was with The Predator. Eh?
Yeah.
In Predator.
With Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
The Predator. Where's the Predator mask? You were at the Predator mask. Something like that.
Predator mask, baby.
We got a huge bin of these. I don't know if everyone can see all these, but he's got a lot of characters in there.
I had collected
Oh, look, is that Paul
Orndorff.
Mr. Wonderful.
Mr. Orndorff. And then you had Greg the Hammer Valentine and
there's the tag team
the
champions.
Tag team. Yep, I love. Oh man, I used to love this guy Bruce the Barber.
Andre,
Beefcake.
look at the hair on that guy.
Bruce the Barber Beefcake is actually brother-in-law to Hulk Hogan.
You know, people would just like to just check out these.
And look at this.
So
look at
many.
the great shape this one is in. This Roddy Piper. I don't want anybody ever touching it. It's in perfect shape. It hasn't lost any color, but yeah, like
Same height.
you know, he's Junkyard Dog passed away. You know, most of these guys have passed
they're
away. You
dead.
know, you got look at this guy. Who you remember him?
Yeah.
Animal.
Oh yeah, God.
Elizabeth.
He had a lot of hair.
I actually have Elizabeth.
Hairy
here.
back.
I have Elizabeth.
Oh
here.
look! It's the Honky Tonk Man.
Oh yeah. What about this one?
Yeah.
Captain Lou Albano. Remember him?
Yeah.
You look like him. Look at his haircut. He looks like him. And look at this one.
He was in a
Oh.
Cyndi Lauper
That's right, he was.
What was it? A video.
Yep, the video.
Girls just want to have fun. You remember that? Any ladies in the house? He was in the video. His Cyndi Lauper's dad.
Remember this one?
Oh, there's the big guy. Hey, Hulk Hogan, people! Yeah!
And who remembers him?
Who's Millionaire Man?
$1 Million Man.
$1 Million Man. Oh,
Elizabeth.
Wait, is this? No. We need
Macho Man.
We need Macho Man. Where's Macho Man?
He's somewhere in there, but yeah.
Who's that guy?
This guy.
I remember him. I think.
Oh my God, he was Captain Lou. No, not Captain Lou Albano, but
Well, you got a
he
lot
was-
of crazy in here.
Yeah, there's a lot of. Oh man, Kamala. I have Kamala in here. Look at Kamala in here.
This is crazy.
Kamala. Kamala. And look at this guy. You remember him? He's the Birdman.
The Birdman.
Yeah, the Birdman.
So we haven't
And there's
found-
Axe and Smash.
Jimmy, Macho Man.
Oh, I can't
Oh.
remember this guy's name. Oh, that's Tito
Santana, Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah.
Oh, you remember him?
Yeah, he's Hillbilly Jim.
The Hillbilly. He looked like the guys from Duck Dynasty.
Look at these two.
Oh,
Bam Bam Bigelow.
Bam Bam.
And I don't know. I can't remember this
I don't
guy's
know,
name.
some rocker dude.
then you
Anyways,
Oh my
We,
gosh! Yeah, you got like.
that's a classic collection there, Joey.
Yes, indeed.
Wow, that's cool. Always some cool stuff you got there.
So yes, that
Throwback.
way back throwback. So yeah, that's what we got for Joey's Retro Corner.
That's awesome. I love it.
Thank you. Thank
So
you.
it's time for a break.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back with
Cheeks, food for thought.
Stay tuned. Oh god, they're so happy. What the freak is that?
Charge it up! Charge it up!
No, okay, I
Do not do this at home.
Say goodbye, everybody. Yeah! Hey, it's Cheeks, and it's time for Food for Thought. Always something yummy and tasty. Let's check it out. We are back! And I love these segments. We get to showcase fun stuff just like Retro Corner with
Retro
all the
Corner.
throwback.
Yep.
Now, I have some products for you to see today. and
Fantastic.
My Food for Thought.
All right.
And we're always hungry after Food for Thought.
Yeah.
Okay?
Oh, no samples today?
Well, it's always a surprise, Joe.
Ah, okay.
Right?
Let's see what
I
we
love
have today.
exploring and finding cool products that are out, and you can check it out on my channel. In some of these videos, Joy may be in as well. He sampled some of this stuff.
Oh, yeah? All right.
Yeah.
Dog.
I'm going to start out with a Canadian product, okay?
All right.
And you'll be able to check out the video review of this.
Okay.
You've seen this before.
It's a Mars bar.
It is, but it's a special Mars bar.
What's maple?
It's,
What is with the Canadians?
Look at that.
What is with us?
It's maple flavored Mars. Now you guys have this in the USA, but it's always crazy flavors. That's what's so fun about
That's in the
products.
US?
I don't know if it's in the US. Maybe anybody tell me if you've seen this in the USA, but we bought this here in Walmart just recently.
Yeah, I would
It's
think
been
so.
out
It's probably
for a
Canadian.
couple years. They brought it back here and there. Yeah.
Really?
Like 2015 apparently.
No
Mars.
way, really?
Yeah, I tried it already.
What is it, maple caramel?
It's the actual nugget flavor. There's caramel. Mars
Also,
has the caramel.
The caramel is normal caramel.
Normal caramel, and then the nugget part.
The nougat.
The nougat.
The nougat.
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 Is that just that little mapley flavor kick,
Gotcha. All right.
right?
Give that a chow.
Maple
Give it a
flavor
chow.
kick. And it was, definitely was something to taste. That's kind of cool. Maple. That's a Canadian theme here.
Canadians,
Right?
oh, they love maple, man.
So there that.
Not
If you
me,
can find
but-
it, go check it out. Isn't that cool? Next up. Now we have a little taste for you, Joey. Right? What do we have for you today? Now, what's coming up, Joey?
What's coming up? Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving! Thanksgiving Monday is the holiday. A lot of people are eating turkey and stuff on Sunday. But anyways, Thanksgiving.
Right.
Cool flavor.
Right on. What is it? Apple pie.
Apple pie Oreos. Isn't that cool flavor?
That
Limited
rocks.
edition apple pie Oreos are available. Get them while they're gone, people. Look at this.
Now, you know what? I love apple pie, so I gotta
Yeah,
try
cool.
one of those, definitely.
Now, yeah, so I got these at Walmart, and they just came out in August 2017.
Right on.
And Oreo always has a cool flavor coming out. Previously, they had birthday cake Oreos.
No
Yeah.
way, really?
Yeah,
Birthday
and
cake.
they've had
Yeah, the maple one, too. didn't
they also had Cinnabons.
Oh, the Cinnabon.
Cinnabon
Yeah, the Cinnabon.
Oreos.
Yeah, that's
they have a
really good.
Halloween one coming.
No
with
way,
orange
really?
cream.
Oh, wow.
Yep. And I saw that in the States when I was down there recently. They had a lot
Okay.
of funky flavors.
Right
but
on, right on.
you get to try one and tell me what they think.
All right.
What you think of these.
I'm gonna try it. Oh, man. All right.
Now,
this
the
is-
twist of this is like a pie. The cookie is a graham flavored cookie.
Oh, is it?
It's a
Graham?
graham flavored cookie with apple spice cream whip filling.
Oh, my God.
Little piece of apple pie goodness.
It does taste like apple
Hey,
pie.
look
People.
at that.
It tastes like apple pie.
Yep.
Like warm apple pie, baby.
Now, there you have it. You have some flavors. Try it out. Get it while it's gone. There's the cream. Right? Then flat that cream. And I love these. I had to save you some. So it's been hard to save you some, but I wanted you to try those.
That's fantastic.
Yummy
Oh,
cookie.
wow.
Check out the video. It's already been posted. I even have real apple pie in the
I
video.
give that one 2 thumbs up, definite.
Next, since we're on the Oreo theme,
Right on.
we have some more Oreo for you, Joy.
Right on.
Did you know that Oreo came out with a candy bar? They
candy
did.
bar?
Yes. And the 2 flavors were released from Oreo. And isn't that funky? It's a Oreo cookie candy bar.
That's interesting.
And they've made it with a company called Milka. Now, Milka is a European chocolate manufacturer, and they've teamed up with Oreo. Milka is one of Europe's leading chocolate brands, made with milk from the European Alps and the finest cocoa beans.
Wow.
It says, our milk chocolate candy is so smooth and creamy, it just melts in your mouth.
How about that? Yeehaw!
And apparently the Milka brand has a purple cow on it.
Has
And
a purple cow.
That's their mascot. Grazing in a field.
Ooh.
Yummy. Love that milk. Now there's 2 types of these bars that came out. The first one was actually called the Oreo Big Crunch, and you'll see a picture of that one.
Oh, yeah?
And it came out in the late fall of 2016. And then they released the Oreo Chocolate Candy Bar with the creamy nugget with pieces of Oreo cookie. And I have a taste for you today.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I just did a video on this as well, which will show you links as well. Oop, look at that. Individually wrapped.
They come individually
There's a king
wrapped,
size.
too,
I actually got this at Dollar General in the USA. And you know what I kind of thought this was like?
What does it taste like, though?
You know, it's very filling. You know, it's a very filling. It almost looks like Arrow.
Break a piece off
Isn't
there.
it kind of like it looked like an Arrow bubbly? What was that? There was another one.
Yeah, Arrow.
Yeah. You see there, it's got the creamy little thing. And it's bubbly and it's
Wow.
quite
You know what? That's fantastic.
thick.
Oh my God, it's so good.
Is
The
it?
chocolate is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Crunchy, creamy.
I'm not supposed to be eating this, but oh my God, it's really good.
Joy's getting spoiled today, people.
Oh wow.
And a big surprise for Joey today.
What's that?
Oh. Last time we had something like this, you shouldn't have ate it.
Uh-oh. What? What is this?
From the USA, it's a Hershey Snowball. Oh my God!
But hold on a second. Does that have coconut in it?
Uh-oh. Are you allergic to coconut?
I just don't like the texture of it.
Oh, come on!
But it's weird that they're blue because they used to be pink,
Ah,
right? They used to be pink.
yes, they have.
So why are they blue? Is that
Okay,
like
well,
is that a retro
Hostess
thing?
snowballs. Now
Yeah.
these have they're marshmallow and they're
Oh.
covered chocolate cake with that creamy filling. You love creamy filling.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, there's a story behind this.
Okay.
You always
What's
like
the
fun
story?
facts.
Yeah.
Anyways,
The Oreo was
snowballs.
fantastic.
So apparently, there's colors. Now, guess what year Snowballs was introduced by Hershey? Pick a year.
1957.
Now, I want this coincides with what you were talking about. This is actually quite freaky. You're talking about the theme today?
1947?
1947! I read your mind today.
Originally, I was just 10 years off, eh? That's pretty funny.
I bet you Truman was
Wow.
eating these in 47 and the aliens probably thought these were shaped like an alien ship or something. Look, they're domes. Conspiracy revealed here on the Good Guys Talk Show. Conspiracy revealed 1947. Hey, so Hostess says they attribute their initial popularity to Americans being released from the flour and sugar rationing during World War II, but we think it's Roswell.
Okay. All right.
And there's they say that the cream filling was added in 1950, and the colored cakes were white, and they actually went over to the cream because they lacked cream filling, so that's why they came out with it later. But the pink is the color that they usually are.
They were, right, yeah.
Yeah, and shredded coconut. Now, they said eventually the company decided that it was more efficient to have both cakes the same color and decided to color both cakes in each package pink. But other colors have been introduced in particular times of the year.
Okay.
So they have green, Lucky Puffs, St. Patrick's Day,
Cool.
lavender hoppers in the spring, and now neo green glow balls in Halloween, and other colors as well to coincide with these. Now this is kind of like
That's a blue. What's the blue
so
one?
I'm not too sure why these are blue.
Ice.
But
Ice Age.
who knows? But yeah, there's different colors.
That's pretty
So we
wild.
got blue ones. We got blue balls.
We got we got blue balls.
I've been
baby.
waiting so long to eat
I know.
these.
He's got blue balls.
I got
and he
blue
wants
balls.
to eat his blue balls, baby.
So I've been waiting to eat one of these real quick, so I'm going to just dive into this. And Joy can't have one. But too bad for you, you suck. But
He's eating his blue balls. It's okay.
But look, they're actually very marshmallowy. Look, they can deform and shapeshift.
Oh,
Shape
he's even
shifting.
squishing his blue balls.
Don't play with your balls, or if they're blue, or they'll be blue. So there you go. You see that? Isn't that yummy? Oh, that's so good. Oh,
Wow.
so good.
And it's brown on the bottom.
It's black. It's like, you know,
Oh, that was on the inside.
it's like the cupcake, but
He
with
was,
the.
he was playing with it too much, so I changed
It's like
color.
with the flat Earth dome over it.
Ah, yeah. The flat Earth with the dome over it, yeah.
Well, anyways, thank you for enjoying that stuff.
Awesome. That's awesome. And, oh, wow. Cheeks, do you hear that?
Uh-oh. Time to move on.
Yeah, I hear it's time for the Hollywood Report.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. We're going to be back with the Hollywood Report. Cheeks. I'm Batman.
You're freaking me out.
Wow. Okay.
So what's happening,
What do
Batman?
we have? What do we have for the Hollywood Report?
Well, there's no Batman movie, at least not for another, what, a month? Or two?
Yeah, not until November. We have the Justice League in November, baby.
Yeah, that's going to be wild.
That is going to be good. I'm awesome in that movie. Wait until you see me in that movie. I am the best.
And lately we were just at a big movie of the year we saw.
Yeah.
Stephen King's It. It was just came out part 2. And we were there. At least Batman wasn't there. Joey was there. Joey was with me.
It
So
was good.
we saw the movie It was just like the regular movie
Yep.
from the original 1990 version.
Yep. No.
Actually, you can check out our review on it at
Right
the
on.
theater, and we
Yep.
talked about it. But it is a freaky clown. Did you see that clown?
Yeah, that clown is pretty freaky.
It is freaky clown.
It is freaky.
And the kids were
Yeah.
freaked out in that movie, and don't recommend that kids see that movie because
No.
there's a lot of grown-up, crazy stuff in that movie.
Yeah, actually, you know what?
Yes.
There's a
Yes.
lot of adult humor in
Yeah.
it. And, you know, while we were in the theater, women were screaming, right?
There was a lot of screams.
They were kind of frightened of it, but for the most part, we were laughing a lot too. It was good. It was a good mix. It was actually a really good mix.
It was a fun movie. It was just about the kids. There wasn't the second part with the older kids after 27 years later.
Right.
They were in their 40s. They didn't have that this time.
And tell them how this really was awesome. That 27 years later was actually 2017.
2017.
Right.
The original, they said this comes out every 27 years. In 1990, they released it. Add 27 years, and what do you get? Now, 2017, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
So what we were thinking is maybe part 2 could be 27 years later. Would they do it? I don't know.
No, actually, it's coming out in 2019.
Oh, Batman, you gave it away.
Yeah, well,
Ah.
everybody's gonna find that out. When we went to see it, and you see the original, and then you see this, and the way that it ends, you obviously know that there is parts missing, right? So you would automatically think, just even to yourself, before we even knew that there was going to be a part 2. The clown, at the beginning, I didn't think the clown was kind of scary.
No,
then
he wasn't.
afterwards-
I was expecting a freakier clown,
Yeah.
a scary clown, but at the end, you thought he was just like some mad freak show.
Yeah, but when you see him eating people, he was
Does
pretty, he was
change
freaky.
a bit when he gets crazy.
He was freaky.
It almost like he has that inner alien mouth that comes out.
Yeah,
Eh?
yeah.
That kind of
Yeah,
feeling?
The clown,
Pennywise.
Yeah, Pennywise. He is. He's something else. Yeah.
Now, I hoped I hadn't seen the original just as I saw that one, because I think I would enjoy this movie better if I even had not seen part 1. Like
Really,
the
eh?
original?
Really?
Because it followed the movie such to a T, you were kind of seeing what was coming next. No surprises, really.
Well,
right?
yes and no, not really. See, I found that this one, in the original, you didn't have the bullies like the way that they were in this one, right? And the bullies actually did take a big part of this one here, right? So that was a little bit changed up. And then them also finding out right away that one kid finding everything out about the town and
History
finding out
of Pennywise.
the history.
That was a
and
bit
everything.
freaky.
So that was kind of weird because that wasn't in the original until later on.
Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah.
that they kind of changed that up a bit. So there were a couple of things that they changed up, but it was actually I give it 2 thumbs up. Now every time I see a red balloon floating around somewhere, I think Pennywise.
That
is gonna
was
be
the
coming
thing
out
about
somewhere.
red balloons, and you might see a red balloon in our review. Check it
Yeah.
out. And my analogy was basically Stand By Me meets the Goonies.
Absolutely.
That's what it kind of was,
Absolutely. Yep.
right? So you go check it out for yourself. You know, I would probably give it a 7.5 out of 10.
Really?
On my second shot. If I hadn't seen it, I'd probably give it a little bit more. But maybe because I just saw everything coming down the pipes.
You gave it a 7.5 out of 10, eh?
I would say that.
I give it about a 9 out of 10.
9.
9.
Oh.
Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. I did. I enjoyed it quite a bit.
So, Batman definitely enjoyed the movie.
Well, that being said, I'm Joey Batman Lato Jr. and this is Cheeks, and we are doing the Hollywood
Report.
So, thanks for tuning in for the Hollywood Report, and we'll be right back after these messages. Woohoo! Maybe Robin will be back. Never know.
All right, everybody, we're back, and we have our next theme topic, which is crazy news.
Crazy news talk.
Crazy news talk, and we always come up with something crazy. What do you got, Joey?
Well, you know, This is actually really crazy.
Crazy.
This is actually
We're gonna
crazy.
have some fun now.
We're
Let's
gonna
go
have-
and
yeah.
You're gonna blow my mind as usual.
We're gonna have fun.
Bring it
okay?
on, bring it on.
So actually, just today, I heard that this guy in Casper. Now I don't know if it's Casper, BC, or Casper somewhere else in the States or in the world, but I think it's in the States somewhere. He got arrested. And do you know why he got arrested?
No, why did he get arrested?
So he gets arrested. He gets arrested because he says that he's from the year 2048.
Okay, he came
So
back in time.
He says that he came back in time, but he made a mistake. He should have came back in the year 2018.
Okay.
Not 2017. So he said he made a mistake. Oops. So he's traveled 1 year further
Yeah.
than what he should have. So he said he's from 2048, and he said he came back to warn us from an alien invasion. How is that
Alien. We were just talking about Alien.
alien invasion? He just came
Wow,
to tell
that's
us
crazy.
about an alien invasion. Is that not crazy or what? I think that's crazy. That blows my mind.
So is he in jail?
He's in jail. They actually
Just
think
for
that
saying that.
he thought
Why would they put him in jail for that?
Lulu.
There's a lot of crazies out there.
But you know what? This is the thing. He's not the first one who says that he's traveled back in time.
No,
No,
you hear that.
there's a lot of people that have lately
There's shows
been
on
saying
this
that
all the time.
saying that they travel back in time to warn us about something.
Yeah,
Now this is weird. This guy says he's specifically from 2048,
right.
warning us from an alien invasion that will happen
In next year.
Like,
So we have a year to
so,
prepare.
I don't know if it's in
Or-
next year. He was supposed to come next year and warn us. So I don't know what that was all about.
So maybe we have more time.
Maybe the invasion's like not until 2040 or something, 2048 or something like that. But anyways, he
But
was,
this is all the crazy.
yeah, his
leaked
name was
news.
Brian Johnson.
Brian Johnson.
Yeah, Brian Johnson. So remember that in case it really is true. Because if that's true,
Put your Johnson away.
that's crazy, Johnson. That is
Johnson, come back in 2018.
Okay, so.
Oh, that was crazy.
All right. I find that everything happening just lately is crazy. We have all these hurricanes that just happen all of a sudden. And then we have. I was down in Mexico when these hurricanes were happening.
Yeah.
Right.
Just
And then-
missed you.
Yeah.
Didn't it?
Well, no. It was actually happening right as we were down there, and it affected us in a little ways.
Yeah.
And then while we were down there, we got hit by a big earthquake too.
Yeah, they had something rumbling, didn't they?
7.8 magnitude earthquake while we were down there. And lots of earthquakes have been happening around
Lately?
the world just lately, yeah. And then also, volcanoes erupting. Now, this kind of coincides with our topic that a lot of apparent people are seeing UFOs fly over top of Yellowstone Park.
Okay, never heard of that.
I don't know what the purpose of this is, and no one else does either. But apparently, Yellowstone is one of the biggest volcanoes there is, right? So, and they're saying that when that erupts, we're in big trouble, and they're keeping an eye on this apparently. So
That's crazy
something
news.
else. That's something else that's crazy. Here's something. Did you know this? This is crazy. All right. So Germany had been inventing like this helicopter drone,
Okay.
right? So it's a two-person seater,
Right.
It's a two-seater.
Two-person.
Yeah, two persons, two people can sit in it, right? On each side, and it's like a ball shape, but on the top, instead of having like a big helicopter propeller, it's got this big round thing with all these little drones attached to it, right?
Yeah.
And you get into it, and you say, "Take me here," and it's a taxi, and it takes you there. So
This is real?
And this is real. So these Germans,
Wow.
they made it for Dubai. Of course, Dubai, futuristic multi-billionaires there, right? So they made it for Dubai, and Dubai wanted it to be pilot-free. So they wanted it just, you get into this taxi and you tell it
hope it
where to
doesn't
go,
crash.
and then it goes over there. But yeah, no, they've been testing it out, and it's amazing.
Well,
you should see this thing.
okay, so how about if they said they don't want anyone to drive it, right?
Right.
So there's someone with a remote control. What the hell's going on? He's moving.
Well, I'm sure someone could be
That's
with
crazy.
it. That could be.
Imagine that,
could
you
be
go,
scary.
hey, I thought we were going to the movie tonight at the John building or whatever. Next thing you know, it's taking a detour and you're going, oh! I know we should have paid him more money.
That's crazy. Here's another thing. Mars Science City, built in Dubai.
What?
Mars Science City is going to be built in Dubai.
Mars Science City.
Yes. So what they're doing is they're building this science city in Dubai that they want to put on Mars. Isn't this weird? Everything is talking about Mars, moon, aliens.
Just
everything
like we were talking about.
I know. And so they're building this new dome.
Biodome.
Okay, so biodome, yeah. So they're building this Mars Science Dome city
Right.
there, and they're gonna have the scientists stay inside this dome for one whole year. They can't get out. They have to plant their food and everything like they would on
How
Mars.
about they have to go to the
and
toilet?
stuff.
They won't let them out?
They have everything inside there. This place is going to be huge. It's huge. It's a massive city. It's an indoor.
Oh, it's going to be
it's
big.
a huge city.
Oh.
Yeah.
And just two people?
No, it's going to be, I believe, 10 to 50 people. I think that are going to be living
So
in
no
there.
pizza deliveries.
No pizza deliveries.
Guy on
there,
a cell
yeah.
phone going, yeah, slip me a pizza at the back door. Get me out of this dome.
The last thing, or our crazy talk.
Some crazy.
Guess what?
I don't know, something got invented?
Yeah, OJ's release.
OJ!
OJ's back
What?
in the
No
news
show without
again.
OJ talk.
OJ Simpson got released from jail October 1st.
You were talking about before
Yes.
that OJ got on probation or something.
Yes, he was going to be released. Well, we were talking about it like a couple months ago that he was going to
And
be
people,
released in October, and sure enough, got released October 1st.
He got out and
He's
he was
free.
sitting in his car or truck and they were trying to get an interview to see where he's going. He said,
Yeah,
give me
he
a
was-
break.
Yeah, they were driving for 5 hours from the jail, stops for gas at a gas station, and someone's up there right away with the camera in his face, eh? And he's like, where you going, OJ? None of your business. Like, yeah,
I wanna
I
be-
gotta tell you where I'm going.
I don't want to tell you because I'll be back in jail again. They'll say that I tried to break in this Pepsi vending machine or something.
Hey, you know what? I got something for you. I got a riddle for you.
Oh my God,
And
a riddle.
I like riddles, and I think I'm gonna try to do a riddle once every show.
Okay.
I'm gonna try. So I heard this riddle, and I thought it was really funny because I knew the answer right away, but I was watching someone. I was trying to figure out the answer, and it was just hilarious because they were just getting it wrong
Well, these
all
are
the time.
crazy, these riddles.
Okay, so all right, so I'm 6 years old.
Okay.
Okay, my sister's half my age.
Right.
Okay, now I'm 70. How old
Right.
is my sister?
35. Is that right? 35?
No. All right. So we'll
No,
do
I
this
was
a
wrong.
little
Hold
bit
on.
slower.
I'm wrong?
Yeah, you're wrong. We're gonna do this a little
See, I
slower
didn't think
because
about it.
this is exactly why people said exactly what Cheeks said. So we're gonna do this a little slow, and I bet you Cheeks might get it. He might not get it this one, but he might say 35 again.
No, I'm not. I'm
okay.
on camera now.
All right. All right. So I'm 6 years old.
You're 6 years old.
My sister's half my age.
Your sister's 3.
Okay. Now I'm 70. How old is my sister?
This is right now.
If I'm 70, how old
If you're
is my sister?
70, okay, so she's 3 years younger, so she should be 67.
There you go.
Okay, see?
That's it.
See, that's the problem with these riddles is like you think and the easy answer pops in your mind because you get diverted, right? And your mind is off track and it takes the most illogical thing, the most logical thing.
Absolutely. And just like
That's cool.
Say silk 10 times.
Silk, 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 silk,
Fast, fast,
silk,
fast,
silk,
fast.
silk, 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 silk,
What do cows drink?
Milk.
Water.
Got me again.
See, it's a mind thing, right? You say silk, 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 silk. It sounds like milk. What do cows drink? Milk. No, water. Oh, wait. Oh, what? Yeah, milk. What?
Are you an alien?
So that's our show.
That's too
Our
crazy.
show. But before we sign off for today, what we would like to say.
Well, just a few words. That there was a lot of crazy that happened
It was.
just recently in Las Vegas, and I just want to say that our thoughts go out and prayers to the family who lost people and any people that got injured. We hope you guys get better, and it was a tragic event, and we were thinking about you guys.
Absolutely. You know, we lost a couple Canadians out there too.
Yeah.
3 Canadians that we know of were killed out there, unfortunately. So, yeah, you know, our thoughts and hearts go out to all of them that are recovering from that. So it's going to take a while.
There we go with that, and just moving on, that we had a great show. Today was our first episode of season 2.
That's right.
And we'd like to thank everybody for watching our craziness. Always retro, fun stuff. We like to bring on the retro, and we like to have fun on the show.
Yes.
Right.
And we are going to have more fun this season than we did last season, and we're going to just do some crazy things, you know?
Yeah.
You never know what we're going to do next. You know, who knows? Maybe I might put a pie in Cheek's face. Maybe he might put a pie in my face. I don't know. We'll see. You know what? You're going to have to stay tuned and just watch what's going to happen next.
Yeah, so everybody, thank you for watching. I'm
Absolutely.
Cheeks.
I'm Joey Leo Jr.
And live life loud. Cheers and Cheeks out.
Joey Leo out. And we are the good guys.
Cool. You're not going to like transform or anything, are you?
Transform into what?
You had sugar, so you might go crazy.
Transform.
You always do something crazy.
Oh,
Take it easy.
I like to thank my
think you had too much sugar.
skull. But first of all, I'd like to thank everybody out there. That was crazy.
That was crazy. Oh, I gotta finish.
Thanks to Hanger 36. Thanks to Share T Love.
Share T Love, camera lady.
Yes, Share T Love, and all our sponsors and our commercials. Okay, thanks to Gary McGowan. Yes, and thanks to Product Patrol. Thanks to Cheeks, Chubby Cheeks there right now. And I'm Joey Little Jr. with the Alien Dudes. Be back. Cut it.
Joey, the Earth's flat.
It is? No sheesh kebabs.
Yeah, so don't walk too far, you might fall off.
You just might fall off, people. So you know what? If they say the Earth is flat, man, I can't believe that. Is it flat? Really flat?
I don't know. We should check Google Maps.
I don't know. You know what? I've never ever seen one picture of the world being flat. Have you?
Well, we're gonna have to check that one.
I haven't. So people out there, if you've seen a real picture from one of our satellites where the Earth is flat, send it to us, and we'll have a talk from there. Okay? Because otherwise, I don't believe it.